Back at the shop today. This is Wednesday, I think it is what today is. So we're coming down in just a few more days. The backing plates are supposed to be here sometime today, probably more like this evening. Today we're supposed to get into the high 90s. It rained last night. We started out about 98, and by the time we got back from Home Depot, had to get a few things I needed to pick up to get the house ready so we can leave. It dropped down to, I think, about 75. Then we went to bed. It was about 60 degrees outside, so I was thinking, hey, it's going to be a great day to be working in the shop. Then I kind of looked at there and looked ahead, and it said, by midnight it's going to be back up to 84, which it wasn't. So this morning when I got up, it was about 75 degrees at about 7:30. Right now it's about 8:30 here at the shop. It's already almost 80. Humidity's kicked up a little bit. It's in 40%, which is high for us because we usually 2 or 3%. Less chance of rain today. So today we're going to get all the bearings removed, get them repacked. Got the new grease seals came yesterday. You know, I got this problem that I've always had all the time. What happens to all those valve stem caps? It's not like they're worth a lot of money. You know, they're not high tech. They're normally just the black ones. I got a couple on the trailer that's missing, a couple of the vehicles are all missing. You know, I don't have kids in the neighborhood anymore, so I don't know what's going on. They had a great deal. It ended up being a lot less expensive for me to buy a bag of them from Amazon. I think it cost me like $9 for this bag of I don't know, there's 100 of them in there or something. Maybe there's 300 of them in there. I don't know. But they wanted to charge me like $4 for like 20 of them. And I'm like, no, I'm not paying that much for 4. So I figured, what the heck, I'll put a couple of these in every one of the glove boxes. That way we'll have them. If they disappear, like I say, once again, is there somebody out there that is recuperating valve stem caps for tires? I can get it if they were chrome or extensions or something like that, but plastic caps, I don't get it. Here we are. We've already got, I guess I got both bearings on the other side, both sets done. The wheel's back on. Kind of had this tire wearing a little bit on the inside. I'm hoping I don't have a bent axle. So I switched that wheel over to the other side because that way if it does blow, it's on the passenger side, which I won't be out on the highway changing a tire, which is never no fun. I've done that many a times if you've been watching the channel. So this one's all done. I got all brand new grease seals. These have Dexter axles in it. The 7,200 pound axles in it. And what I ended up doing the very first time I ordered them is I took the number, I pulled them apart, I got the seal number off the back of the seal, and that's how I ordered it. So in this case here, I just went back to 2023 on Amazon and reordered them again. I think all of them together, I don't know. I'd have to look. I don't remember what they cost. Maybe I'll put it down here if I remember to do it or not. So I got that. I always use the red grease. Harbor Freight had a deal going on it right now. They were $7.95 a tube. Everybody said good things about them. So I went ahead and got that. I like the high temperature grease because that's what comes in it from the factory instead of just regular old wheel bearing grease. So there we go. So all I got to do yet on this side is put this tire back on. Go ahead and do that one. The backing plate was good on this side. So at this moment, I'm not going to fool with it because, like I say, once again, it's going to be over 100 degrees tomorrow. And if I only have to go in and change that one plate tomorrow and put the tire on, we're good. We still want to do the whole trailer, clean the outside of it, wash it, and high pressure it pretty outside. But if it's 100 degrees, it ain't too bad. We'll have Tam go out there in her bikini. She probably won't let you see her, though. And get that all done. And we got to drain the water out of the tank now because it's got the water left in it before. From when we went to Arizona Bike Week. I usually like to keep about a half a tank of water in the tank. So what I've got on here is I've got 100 gallons of fresh water. I have 45 black, 45 gray. Both those tanks are empty, the gray and the black. We dumped those before we left Arizona Bike Week, so those are all good to go. The water, I just like to take it out, put some fresh water in it. We don't drink that water. That's what we take a shower with, wash your hands, all that kind of good stuff. We drink bottled water when we're in the trailer. I want to clean that one of these days. I got an adapter that I can hook on, run some bleach through it, and clean the tank all out. One of these days, that's on my list to do too. You know how that is. A million things to do and never enough time to do it in. So let me go ahead and bang this one out here. I'll show you a little bit of this while I'm apart. I had to charge the camera up. That's why you didn't get to see the other side or this side. It's probably been, I don't know what time it is now. Probably been about an hour or less to do both of these sides. That side already had jacked up, so it wasn't an issue. Let me go over there and show you that side. So that way you know what I'm talking about. I had to get a new pin for the hitch. It had broke. I figured instead of paying $5 for, it got really dark here. $5 for just a pin for like $9.95. I got a whole box full of them from Harbor Freight. That way I can put an extra one up front. We've never had one of those pins go bad, but it was a little springy part that hooks into the bolt that goes through, the pin that goes through. It had sprung. We tried to squeeze it with pliers, vice grips, a vice, everything. It never did any good. And then we just lost the pin last time we were coming back from Arizona Bike Week. So this side's all done. I took this tire. This is the tire that was on the other side. Let me show you a little bit of worn here on the side. Not super bad, but on a straight axle, that shouldn't happen. So here's the brake still. We're still waiting for that backing plate. I got the new grease seals in there. I need to wipe a little more of that grease off, but I will do that before I put it on. Dump out the brake dust and get that. We got them. The trailer is up on jack stands. I don't solely rely on a jack. The jack is under it, but the pressure is off, but it's up a little bit. But here, if it fell off the jack, the tire would hold it up because this has got floating axles on it. So just FYI. There's a golf cart. Anybody looking for a golf cart, let me know. Give you a great deal on it. 2018, 2014, totally rebuilt. Runs great. I got to get a new battery for it. That's the only thing I got to do to sell it. We're just not taking it with us anymore on the trips anymore. So it's like it's just sitting here. So I'm thinking about getting rid of it. We paid about 10 grand for this thing and probably don't even have, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours on it time wise. But runs good, drives good. I got lights to put on the front. It's highway legal. It's got license plates on it. It's got a title for it, everything. So you can drive it on any of the streets that allow golf carts. And no, I don't torque my wheels. I have probably put on 1,000 to 5,000 wheels in my life, being a mechanic, maybe even more than that. Never had a wheel fall off. I used to have one of the shops I worked at had those extensions that did it. I can pretty well tell. I don't put them on tight enough. You know, these impacts here do a really good job of putting them on. Never had any issues. If I had a front wheel drive car or something with the slide off rotors, then yes, I probably would torque them. But for here, drum brakes, no issue. There you go. Just a FYI, everything pretty much has a torque on it. So if you're going to do that, you're going to spend a lot of time looking for torque for everything. Ended up this side was pretty good. I didn't have any problem with that breaking loose like it had. I already have the other one for this side, so I'm going to go ahead and install that. Really, there ain't much to it. There's 4 bolts to take it on. You got to cut the wire, splice it back together, and I'm going to use a crimper on it, and then I'm also going to put some heat shrink tubing around it, so keeps it watertight. So I won't show you the whole video of all that because it's, like I say, 4 bolts ain't going to take very long to do. Cut the wires. I might show it as it's going back on. So we'll see what happens. There we go. We got everything pulled off. I got the old plate right there. Like I say, it doesn't take very long. It had 5 bolts. I thought there was only 4. And I couldn't figure out why it went off. But I got it off. Stripped the wires back. Put my connectors on there. Connected the back. Put my heat shrink tubing on there to protect it, and then that'll be it. Just up the brakes, throw the drum back on, and that's how quick it is. So hopefully tomorrow, I'm only going to do that one side. I'm not going to go ahead and pull this one off and do that one this time. We'll put it on that list of things to do when I get home. Right. So I still got to pack the bearings in this and put them in there. But when I get all done, this side will be completely done. That side should only take me 15, 20 minutes to knock that out. If they send me the right part, which should be because I ordered the exact same thing. What these did, these are Dexters. They're actually made in America. That one says left-hand side, so you want to make sure you always put the right side on. The way you know is because of the pad. The brake shoe, the smaller brake shoe in the front is always to the front. The bigger is in the back. And this is electronic brakes. That's what this gizmo guy is here. That's probably not a bad idea to change those anyway, just because those magnets, if you look how worn down that one is. So that way it'll be a fresh new magnet in there and get better braking. So far everything is going very well. I had to put my glass on because I can't see. The price of getting old. Don't have lights in the shop either. I keep putting that off too. I got the lights, just got to get a genie lift, rent it from Home Depot to put those in. And I got the wiring already to the wall, and then I just got to run it up high because I don't have a ladder that goes that high. Because it's like, I think it's 20 feet to the ceiling. So I don't have a ladder that goes that high, and I wouldn't really want to be standing on a ladder. So I'm going to get one of those genie up and down guys. They got them at Home Depot. I think it's like $220, and I can rent it for, if I pick it up in the evening, after like 4 or 5 o'clock, I can keep it all the way till tomorrow, like at noon or 1. So I should be able to knock them out, because once I start on it, it'll be summer. Hopefully we can knock this out when I get back from Sturgis, which will be nice and hot, but we'll see what happens. So if you're thinking you don't have a wheel packer, I got one here. Actually, this one I got from Harbor Freight. It works off of gravity. You drop the wheel bearing inside there, like that. Take the washer off. There's a cone to put on top of it, and then it pushes all the old grease out, the new grease. Even if you clean your bearings and everything, this will still push out grease that's still left in the bearings. So that's what I always do. Here the bearings look like they were in pretty good shape. I didn't spend a lot of time cleaning them. But hey, I don't have my seal driver. It's at home in the garage. At the house, nothing better than a 2x4. It's nice and flat. Got that seal in there, nice and straight. There you go. So we got this side all back together with a new backing plate. I don't know if you can see my good wiring back there. I heat shrinked it. I might be able to see it. Just trying to keep the water out the best I can. Go ahead and put the tire on. We'll lower this side back down, and we'll be completely done with this side. Tires are aired up. They recommend max is 80 pounds for maximum load. Remember, that's maximum. My trailer's not maximum. My trailer will hold 15,000 pounds gross. Trailer empties about 7,000 pounds. You figure, like I say, we're going to have about 50 gallons of water in it. Have one motorcycle in there this time. I pretty much have been thinking not to run. Actually, last time I only ran about 65 pounds. I was thinking they were 70-pound tires, and then I see they're 80. So we went all the way to Arizona Bike Week and back. And came back. Oh, last year we did all the runs. We did all the runs that we did, and I didn't have any blowouts at all. So we'll see if we can go the second year here without any more blowouts. You can hear the generator running. It's always good to run the generator. They really recommend running about once a month. We ran it for Arizona Bike Week, so that was in, what, April? March? I don't know. We got it going now. Gonna let it run a little while. Got both air conditioners running, putting the load on it. Then I'm gonna check the oil and everything in that. I'm not gonna do the oil change this year on it. We're gonna check it and see what it looks like. We don't use the generator that much, so that's what we're gonna. Generator checked out all right. We got it all going and everything's sounding good there. Both air conditioners are working. Refrigerator's on. We worked on electric and on propane, so that's really good. And we're almost there. My part is supposed to be in here today. So we'll be able to hopefully get it together first thing in the morning. What are you doing in here?
Take that off.
What are you doing?
I'm putting this up. All my stuff fell down.
She likes her signs.
Yes, I do.
What other signs you putting in? There you go. I don't know if it's backwards or if it's forwards.
Adventure awaits.
There you go.
That one's been up since we got the trailer.
What else falls off the wall all the time?
This stupid thing, because nothing's magnetic.
Because our trailer's made out of?
Aluminum.
There you go. So we had somebody ask about doing a tour. Maybe when we get to our first campground, maybe Tam will do a tour and kind of show you our 2018 ATC toy hauler. Huh?
Yep.
What?
We'll see when we get there.
We're at home now. Holy smokes, been sitting here all afternoon waiting. It's about 5:30 at night, and the box showed up. So let's take a look at it and see if we got the right parts. There it is. Does it say right? Yes, it does. So there it is. We got all the part. Ready to put it in. They got another one underneath it, which should be the left. So we got all the parts ready to be put on tomorrow morning. So I'll go ahead and get that right one all picked up. So it shouldn't take more than about 15, 20 minutes to get that all on there, get the wheel on there. We'll probably then pull the trailer outside, need to drain the water out of it, need to scrubby dub dub. I said maybe you'll be in a bikini.
We'll see.
There you go. I get to see hot mama in a bikini. There you go. With that, we're going to leave you right here because it looks like we're almost ready to head out. This will be, you'll be watching this now on Thursday. So I'll be doing the final, putting the wheel on, getting the backing plate put on. Everything will all be pretty much finished. And we'll probably show you a little bit more of us cleaning it up, pulling it out, talking about that because the next video will be on the road. On the road again.
That's right. That's where we'll be, on the road, heading to Sturgis.
I get a copyright claim for that.
Yep, now you're going to get in trouble.
It sounded so original, you know.
Who sings that?
Willie Nelson, isn't it?
Why don't you let him sing it?
No, he's half dead. I probably sing better than him now. So, poor Willie.
There you go. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to support our sponsors. They're the ones that get us to all these videos, all these rallies we're going to get you some great information. Hopefully we'll see you on the way to Sturgis. If you're on your way, drive safe. And tell them Bob and Tam sent you if you go see any of our sponsors. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share us with your family and friends. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications. And we'll see you on the next video.
There you go. On my breaking news, I had an error. We were informed wrong. So the racetrack that everybody's been telling us for years and years and years was out there by the high school, which ends up being Meade County Fairgrounds there. This one is actually off of Ballpark Road, which is kind of like back there in the back. It runs along. It's on the Sturgis side, not on the Jack Pine Gypsy side. I'm gonna flash a picture up here and kind of show you where it's at, with the 90s right there. So I was wrong, and I'll be sure to admit it. That we made an error, and we're just trying to make it right now. And when we get there, we'll go out there and talk about it and show you where that track's at, and we'll talk about that. And because the track is still there, the picture you just looked at was a Google Earth shot that I got because the person told me.
It's funny because we drive down that road several times. I don't really remember seeing a racetrack out there.
I think I might have seen it and was thinking it more was a track,
like a running track,
yeah,
like a
a
fielding track.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So with that, okay, we'll see all you guys later.
Bye.